Hey, it's Jack with the Professional Landscape Services. Out here in Minneapolis today, going to look at a project. I'm doing a landscape for actually two sisters doing two different projects, but their mom is putting their house up for sale here in the next coming weeks. They asked me to stop by and take a look at it. So we're going to look at it. Basically, going to talk about getting this thing ready to sell. We're not going to do a full re-landscape of the project. We don't have time in our schedule to get it done before they need to, but if we can have some work done here just to get it to be sellable, that's kind of our goal. So let's take a look at what we're planning on doing here.
As you can see, we're in a nice Minneapolis neighborhood on a fairly busy street, but nice big wide boulevards. Beautiful houses, but this house is a bit overgrown and a little bit scary to look at because of all the large shrubs in it. So we're talking about removing a lot of these shrubs to clean this area up, make the house show a lot nicer, and really be welcoming for when people first show up to give them a good first impression. We have a bunch of spireas and some other shrubs here that are lower, but you can see the bigger shrubs up top here are just obscuring the entire view of the house, which could be a good thing if you lived here and you liked privacy, but we're going to probably take those out. We're going to keep these lower shrubs and perennials in here because they are filling that hillside, and we don't have to build a retaining wall like the neighbors have. Then we start looking at this spirea, which is, I'm sure, beautiful. The homeowners probably love it, but it's overgrowing the sidewalk, and just it's hard to walk around, as well as these two big boxwoods on the other side. It's just hard to move around them. They're filling up in there. Then by the time you add this lilac, which actually is a really nice specimen looking lilac, hate to get rid of them, but they just fill the sidewalk too full. So as we move around the side here, we have a big yew, another big spirea. That's just, it's nice because it blocks traffic, but really I think what someone who's looking at the house wants to see in the house. I think we'll keep the side yard plants. The house is all here. I don't want to take all that out. I'm going to leave these yews in. They're not great, but they give a little bit of separation from the houses down in the neighborhood. And I really think people do like a little bit of that separation, so they feel like they're in their own space. So we'll keep those. Let the homeowners take them out later if they want. I think I would take away this burning bush. It's just too large and overgrown. We could prune it back, but it's just going to be a problem for the homeowners later. So let's just remove it now. Things like this kind of make you think like, okay, is a house not taken care of? Has this been left abandoned? Which I don't think it has, never been in, but I don't think it has. We're going to keep the yews next to the house. We have this big oak tree and then 3 boxwoods around it. So 2 of these around the oak tree. Look at this branch, this beautiful tree. The 2 big boxwoods around the tree we're going to take out. The one kind of separating between on the property line we're going to keep. But then I think we'll remove all the shrubs out here. You can see how that's going to open that up. The grass, I think we're just going to leave the grass as is. Probably just rake up and leave bare dirt where we take these shrubs out. Maybe we'll throw some seed down. I don't want to sod because I don't know if the homeowner wants to have to maintain sod, as they start to move out of the house. And one more thing to take care of. I think people will be happy to come in and get their own grass seed in. Don't think that's going to be a huge deterrent in the yard. But if we can come in here and get this cleaned up, it's just too overgrown, and I think people have a psychological feeling like there's something might be living behind these bushes. You don't know what's there. So there's a innate feeling in our back of our mind that it's scary if you don't know what's in there. So I think this is going to be my proposal to the homeowners as the best thing that we can do to get the most return on their investment of the house, and hopefully the homeowners find it nice, and then potential homeowners really like what we do and can see them living at the house themselves.